Yeah, did I catch your attention with that title? I'm waiting. Let's see. Nope, nobody's jumping on quite yet. That's fine. I'm going to wait just a few seconds because I do want to talk about something that I think is kind of important. And there's nothing super sexier than saving money, right? Uh, every woman appreciates a man that can save her a few dollars to spend on something else besides taxes. So I just captioned that because I was wondering if it would actually catch the eye and cause people to be drawn into my little maelstrom, as it were. But these things, whether or not you watch live or on replay, it's all good. So, there's somebody. Hello, how you doing? Can't see your name yet. Excuse me. I just got done. I had a addictive bout of salsa ingestion. Let me rephrase that. Basically, I'm addicted to salsa, and I just ate a bunch of it. It kind of dries you out a little bit, but yeah, okay. I got one person watching, and more later, and let's talk about my favorite thing. It's September, and there's two things happening. Now, as I certainly do, that I was talking about S-Corps quite a bit up until about the third week of August, in fact. Created a new course for it, and one of the things that comes up in September is if you are already an S-Corp, or if you're a partnership thinking about being an S-Corp, you've got a tax deadline if you filed an extension. And whether or not you filed that extension, well, in fact, for S-Corp and partnership, you better have filed that extension before March 15th. They did not extend the business tax deadline to July 15th like they did the 1040, because they didn't get around to it till late March, early April. I think it was last week of April. I beg your pardon. I think it was last week of March, like March 26th, March 28th, something like that. In any case, okay, if you filed an extension for your either S corporation or partnership tax back in March, all right and proper and everything, and then you also filed an extension for your 1040, and hopefully you made a payment with that, and I'll get to that in a minute, then that's all great, but guess what? The extension time's coming due. Business tax filings are due on September 15th, and I was going to come out with this yesterday. Wish everybody a happy September. Yes, we made it through August, okay? But now it's already the 2nd. Got very busy yesterday. Thank you guys for your patience. Now let me tell you that, both the S-Corp and the partnership returns are due on September 15th. Now, one other thing is also due on the 15th, and that's what I'm going to come talk to you about today. And I think these two topics are going to coincide with each other, hand in hand, for the next couple of weeks, because I just want to make sure that you guys are on top of it, whether or not I'm helping you with it. It's all part of the service here. Basically, we're all in the taxpayer pool together, and I just want to make sure that you're staying in compliance and doing your thing. So the other thing is estimated taxes. And think of those two words together as one phrase with capital letters, capital E, capital S. Estimated taxes. What estimated taxes does for you is it gives you an opportunity to pay against what you're going to owe in April next year if you're in business for yourself. Now, if you're a W-2 wage earner, and a lot of you are, and I know I focus my attention on people that are working for themselves, specifically real estate agents, but other small business people as well. And if going back to the W-2 wage earner, for you, the IRS is a pay-as-you-go service. It's pay-as-you-go because every single time you get paid, you pay tax. Just look at your paycheck. Your stub is going to have a total of 7.65% of your gross income deducted, split between Social Security and Medicare. Also, you are having something withheld out of your check for federal income tax withholding, unless you make a very small amount of money, or your job's very part-time, or you maxed out on exemptions before 2020 and you're still being carried over from a previous year. You might not have any federal withholding. If you don't and you're making some money, you probably should look at that. Okay, but anyway, I digress a little bit from my point, which is for you, the wage earner, the IRS is a pay-as-you-go system. Well, here's a sad truth of American life. The IRS is a pay-as-you-go system for everybody, even us business people. We business people, us business people. I don't know. One sounds friendlier than the other. In any case, okay. So, for business folks, you still have a pay-as-you-go system, but you only have to make 4 payments a year. April, June, September, and January. The 15th, unless the 15th falls on a weekend, and then it's the following business day. So April 15, June 15, September 15, January 15. Yes, I know those are months 4, 6, 9, and 13, and it makes me crazy, but you know, it continues to happen. What are you going to do? So September is your 3rd month. Now, in this wonderful year, 2020, I see lots of joke memes about how everything's completely sideways, and there's no doubt that's the truth. One of the things, I'm dealing with the IRS, and so it's kind of important for me to share this information with you. Your April and June estimated tax deadlines were deferred till July 15th. Did you even know that? Maybe not. Do you even normally make estimated tax payments? Maybe not. Well, let me tell you something. If you believe that you're going to owe over $1,000 in tax on your net income after expenses, and you're not making estimated tax payments, you're going to pay more. Why? Because there's a thing called underpayment penalties. Now, any decent tax preparer software will actually calculate underpayment penalties as part of the preparation next March or April. So you're like, no big deal, I'll take care of it then, right? Well, here's the thing. If you're going to owe $1,500, okay, and there's another $80 or $100 or $120 on there because you waited, why? Why would you, 80 or 100 or 120? I mean, that's a couple of nights out for some people, or a big fancy dinner for several people. Why give the Internal Revenue Service more than you have to when there's a way out of it? And not only that, but it actually is technically the law. And the law is simply this. Simplified version of this is to just take what you paid in tax the previous year, assuming you were in business, divide it by 4, and then pay that amount in April, June, September, and January. Now, if you did make your payment in July for the first 2 deadlines, that's awesome. Your 3rd one's due September 15th. And by the way, this is super easy. You can go online to your favorite search engine and type IRS Direct Pay, hit enter, pick the first one that's an irs.gov website, click that. There's going to be a blue button on that page before you at the bottom, before you even have to scroll down. It'll say make a payment. Go to there, and it will have 3 drop-down boxes. 3. The first one, you pick estimated tax. There will be about 12 different choices. The second one will be for what, and you want to choose 1040 ES. I think if you pick estimated taxes, it defaults to that anyway, so it'll make it easy for you. And pick this tax year, and then just follow the prompts just like you're buying something online. So you can make estimated tax payments without filling out a check, without burning a stamp, without too much pain and effort. But what you do want to do, by the way, when you do that, write down that you did it someplace. The date that your payment was accepted will be on the last page, and you can save a receipt at the end. Do that too. You want to keep a log of what you paid in estimated taxes, because you get to enter that into your return when tax season, and that basically reduces your tax by the amount of your estimated taxes. So, swell, right? So if you believe you're going to owe that $1,500 and you pay, let's say you haven't done anything yet, so throw $600 or $700 at them in September. Do it again for the January 15th deadline, and if nothing else changes, then you're only going to owe about $200 or $300 come April 15th. No underpayment penalties. Keep that $100, $120 in your pocket. Now I'm going to keep doing these between now and September 15th, maybe even daily. I'm going to figure out one good video. One time I'm going to get this so perfect, I'm going to turn it into a YouTube video, and I'm going to pump that thing up and make it go viral. So in the meantime, for now, let me bid you a fond adieu. I will be back soon, tomorrow, next day. And I will, for now, I wish you an abundantly healthy day. Do something randomly kind for somebody if you get a chance, and take care for now.